Dr. Rose here from Dr. Rose's Perfume Corner. For those of you who are new, welcome, and for my lovely returning subscribers, thank you so much for coming back. I really appreciate you. So if you are new, don't forget to subscribe, like and comment to the video. Let me know that you are new and I will acknowledge you. Today is a review of a single fragrance of Ikat Rouge from Armani Prive. This was released in 2020, and when I read the note in this fragrance, I said I wanted it, I had to have it, but it was a little pricey, and I thought this was supposed to be replacing the other Armani Prive fragrance, which right now I cannot remember the name of it. Oh my gosh, it's gonna kill me. Which was Rouge Malachite. I was under the impression that was a replacement of Rouge Malachite, but I don't think it was. Maybe it is, but nonetheless, Rouge Malachite is still one of my favorite fragrances, but I am loving this fragrance. So before I show you the bottle and everything and tell you about what I think of the fragrance, let's talk about my safety tip for this video. The safety tip for this video is, the title is never get too comfortable. What I mean by never get too comfortable, it's important to remember that just because you live in a very safe neighborhood, right? You are very familiar with the settings around you. You feel very safe where you are. Never let your guards down. Around your home, grocery stores, your favorite walking route, you never know what you can encounter when you are in these places. Do not feel like, oh my gosh, it's okay, this is my neighborhood. Because again, like I've mentioned before in the past, people who goes to this very nice neighborhood to commit crimes, they do not live in these neighborhoods. They go there because they know people let their guards down, and then they will go there and commit crimes. So just because you feel like you're in a safe place, do not let your guards down. Always watch your around you, be aware of what's happening, and protect yourself and your loved ones. All right, so when I come back, I'm gonna tell you about Ikat Rouge. It's such a beautiful fragrance. I'll be back. Alright, are you still with me? Thank you so much for sticking with me. There it is. This is the box, Ikat Rouge, and this is the fragrance. And I've worn the fragrance already. I just wanted to show you the presentation. This is the bottle. It came in this beautiful purple box, right? And it also came in a little purple bluish pouch. And the bottle of the fragrance is red, black, and blue or purple, depending on what you think color, the color is. To me, it's a bluish purple, okay? It's such a beautiful fragrance. It was released in 2020, and the notes behind this fragrance is Anik Menardo. Top notes, you have Bergamot, Incense and Labdanum. Middle note, there are some iris and patchouli. And base notes, you have some amber and Guaiac wood. I cannot believe how good this smells. Okay, well, I shouldn't say I cannot believe, because for the price point for this fragrance, I expected it to smell good. And again, Armani Prive does not release anything that isn't a masterpiece. Okay, whether it's from the Prive line or if it's from the regular line, everything that they've released to me are just beautiful fragrances. Okay, I mean, it's very spicy, it's warm, it's seductive, it's a complete showstopper. Okay, it's very long lasting. I sprayed this perfume on when I first received it. I just loved it. And by the way, I read that this is a limited edition fragrance. So if you're interested in buying this fragrance, I would say go ahead and splurge on it because it may not be here for too long. I don't know if they say that it's a limited edition just to get people to buy it, but you cannot find it everywhere to buy. So, you know, if you want to splurge on it, go ahead and splurge on the fragrance. But it is such a beautiful fragrance. Again, it's definitely a showstopper. So how do I feel about this fragrance? Are you planning, you know, to seduce somebody? This is the fragrance to wear to seduce that person. This will complete your plan, okay? I adore the amber in this fragrance. This scent just has it all. Intense amber notes, the spices, it's fresh, it's crisp. The top note, although it's rather expensive, it's worth every single penny you're going to pay for it. And you will get tons of attention, tons of compliments when you wear this fragrance. I had so far 3 people smell this fragrance, and then all I hear from them is like, oh my god, this is beautiful, oh my gosh, this is sexy, oh my gosh, this is a showstopper. It is amazing. I don't think I have anything in my collection that smells like this fragrance. Okay, it has a lot of depth to it. It's developed very nicely. You know, after a while it comes kind of like almost a skin type, but it's a skin type, you know, fragrance that just stays there, and when people get close to you they can smell it. You know, the bergamot and the amber in this fragrance make it a really rich bouquet fragrance, right? After an hour, the ingredients, you know, start completing the fragrance. I mean, it just makes it a very beautiful fragrance. You will have a lot of experience wearing this fragrance. You will enjoy wearing it. Oh my gosh, I cannot stop smelling this fragrance. I cannot wait to wear this more and more. If you've never experienced a beautiful fragrance, this is one fragrance to experience in your life. I just love it. And the bottle, my gosh, it's so sexy. I just love the bottle. As far as longevity, I got the first time I wore this about 7 hours. I think 7 hours is good because I only sprayed like 2 sprays in my arm. It lasted 7 hours. And then the second time I wore more than 2 sprays. I wore about you know, I just wanted to enjoy it so much. I sprayed about 7 sprays. I don't normally, you know, I'm not a heavy sprayer. I don't normally spray 7 sprays, but 7 sprays to me was a bit much for me to spray on, and I was out the entire day, and I got home and I was still able to smell the fragrance, smell it on my clothes, on my body. It's such a beautiful fragrance. While I was out, 3 people actually came up to me and said, ma'am, excuse me, what is this fragrance that you are wearing? You know, of course I told them the name, and then I told them where I purchased it from, and one lady said she was definitely going to buy it for her husband to wear because it's something that they don't have in their collection. And I, you know, I offered to give her a little tester, and I mailed her a very small tester because it's also an expensive fragrance. I don't want to give you know, just start giving it out like that. And I gave her a very little small tester, and she emailed me and said, oh my gosh, I just love it, the fragrance, and it's such a beautiful fragrance, and she told me she was going to buy it. So I need to check back with her to see if she was able to purchase the fragrance. It's very long lasting. Again, it's a beautiful fragrance. It's a showstopper. It's mesmerizing. I think you would love wearing this fragrance. See if you can get your nose on it and smell it. I don't know if there are a lot of testers out there, you know, for you to buy, but this is definitely full bottle worthy, and then it's blind buy worthy in my opinion, if you love deep amber fragrances. Alright, this was it for me. This is a short video about Ikat Rouge from Armani Prive. I absolutely love this fragrance, and I hope if you tried it or if you have it, you feel the same way that I feel about this fragrance. Remember to buy the fragrance, wear the fragrance, buy the shoes, wear the shoes, eat the dessert if your body can handle it, and forget about the haters. Wear your fragrances in good health, and God bless. Stay safe and be happy. I will see you next time. Thank you now. Take care. Bye.